Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Toned In Entertainment, where we love pop culture. Today, it's time for my fourth and final holiday special look back review that I'm doing here in 2021. Now, previously this year, I did look back at a Cabbage Patch Kids First Christmas, the Smurfs Christmas special, and Christmas Comes to Pac-Land, but I left this one for last because I was hoping that this would be the most powerful Christmas special look back of them all. Now, is it? Well, let's get on my look back review for the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special released back in 1985. Now, on Eternia, preparations are being made for a big celebration, and while it is wintertime, they're not getting ready for Christmas because on Eternia, it's not a known holiday to anybody except for, of course, Queen Marlena, who was born on Earth. And these preparations are actually going to be for her twin children, Prince Adam and Adora. Now, while it's time for celebration, Man-at-Arms, he always has to be thinking one step ahead because while everybody's in a festive and joyous mood, he has to be ready in case Skeletor, who's known to attack at any time. So Man-at-Arms' latest project is something called the Sky Spy. But before he has it all ready to go, it's going to be Orko who accidentally finds himself inside of it, and it's going to be its first test pilot. Now, Skeletor, he's gonna see this Sky Spy and he's gonna wanna get his greedy little paws on it, but he has to deal with He-Man and She-Ra. Now, during this whole confrontation, it's gonna give Orko a chance to escape and use one of his magic spells. The only problem is, Orko, he was never really good at using magic, and his spell, it doesn't land him back on Eternia, but it actually lands him on Earth. Now, Man-at-Arms and friends aren't going to be too concerned about losing this Sky Spy. Yes, it was going to be a useful piece of technology, but thankfully, nobody was hurt. That is until they realized that Orko had snuck inside, and now he must be out there all alone. But thankfully, Orko, he's not going to be alone for too long because just moments after crash landing on Earth, he's going to make two new friends by the name of Miguel and Alicia. Now, with the Sky Spy in disarray, Orko's chances of getting home are looking pretty bleak right now. Now, Miguel and Alicia are going to have some time to talk to Orko, and they're going to fill him in on what Christmas is, and they're going to teach him everything from Bethlehem to, of course, the most important thing, what Santa Claus is, and receiving presents. Now, Man-at-Arms does come up with an idea to get Orko back, but it's going to require some help from She-Ra and her friends because they're going to need a water crystal, but it can only be found on Eternia. Now, when it comes to getting the water crystal, sure, there's going to be some challenges for She-Ra along the way, but these will serve as mere distractions as she's really able to take out with ease even powerful things like the Beast Monster. Now, She-Ra will return back and give Man-at-Arms the crystal, and they will be able to use it to bring Orko back. But there's just one big problem. He also brought back Miguel and Alicia. Now, with Miguel and Alicia on Eternia, Horde Prime, he is up in arms because he fears that with Miguel and Alicia bringing the teachings along of the Christmas spirit, this might bring too much sunshine to his cloudy days, and that's when he's going to demand that Skeletor and Hordak, either one of them, he doesn't care, but one of them needs to put a stop to this for good. Now, while the race is on between Hordak and Skeletor to capture these kids, we're going to meet some new action figures, friends along the way called the Man-Sheens. Now, during all this craziness that goes on here, it's actually going to give Skeletor the opportunity to swoop down and capture the kids. Now, Skeletor thinks he's going to be on his merry old way. That is until he's shot down by Hordak. Now, this is probably my favorite part of the episode as we get to see mean old Skeletor actually show that he has a kind side because the kids, they're dealing with the troubles of this harsh winter, so Skeletor will put coats on them. Plus, he'll protect them from any monsters they come along on this journey. And each and every time the kids thank him, well, he has a really hard time dealing with that he might actually have a kind heart. Now there will be an altercation where He-Man and She-Ra go up against Hordak and his goons, and during this chaos, well, it's actually going to leave Miguel and Alicia in a bit of trouble, and of course, once again, it's going to be none other than Skeletor coming to the rescue, which he knows he's going to have to pay the consequences of his good deeds of saving the children. Now in the end, Skeletor, he's going to have his heart filled with love and joy, but She-Ra will be there to reassure Skeletor that don't worry, Christmas only comes once a year, so this joyful feeling that you're feeling right now, well, it's going to go away and you can go back to being grumpy old Skeletor after that. Now the kids, Miguel and Alicia, they will make it back home to celebrate Christmas with their parents, and He-Man, She-Ra, and friends, well, they're all going to celebrate this new learned holiday. Now, do I recommend the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special? Yes, I do. As a kid of the 80s who grew up with this awesome and classic cartoon, going back and rewatching this here in 2021 was just an awesome time. I mean, I used to have this on VHS and played it over and over again, and I didn't think I was gonna have the same nostalgic feeling watching it here, but guess what, guys? I still love this holiday special. Now, as of this recording, the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special is streaming for free on Tubi with limited commercials. But you know what? You guys are also watching this video here on YouTube, and it is on the official Masters of the Universe YouTube channel, not just during the holiday season, but all year round. Now on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special a 9 out of 10, and this makes it the highest rated holiday special look back here on Toned In Entertainment. Now at its core, this is just a longer He-Man episode with plenty of action, but there's also plenty of Christmas and holiday themed elements sprinkled in to make this a really believable holiday episode set in this universe. Plus, Skeletor learning the meaning of peace and joy. Come on, that is so much fun. Seeing him battle with his inner emotions, trying to fight it off, but having peace and joy just take over him is definitely my favorite part of this episode. Now, what are your guys' thoughts of the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special? Comment down below. And guys, if you like videos like this, make sure you subscribe here to the channel so you can stay tuned in here to Toned In Entertainment for future videos.
Subscribe to the channel. Do it. Go now. Do it now.